Morning, good morning, sir. Thank you for allowing us to interview. Our first question is, what is the language that you prefer during the class? Are you using the Milo or the language in itself in the school?
I'm using the English language as required by the subject itself, because as a teacher of English, we are using the medium in teaching, whether that is a lower section or higher section. We have to use English because that is the medium to be used, as the subject says, English.
How long have you been in the teaching profession?
I am in my 13th year of teaching in the public school, while I spent almost 11 years in the private school.
Is becoming a teacher of university?
Not so, because in my first dream is to become an agricultural engineer.
We all know that there are different types of students, sir. And some are intelligent, already in industrious. Some are determined to learn, and some are the ones that doesn't really care about it. Anyway, with that, have you had a hard time in teaching subject to those different types of students?
Yeah, because English is quite 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 hard for them to understand and to speak itself. So it making for them to speak the language not so fluent. So these students that belongs to the lower section hate to speak and learn English, because they don't know how to or they're becoming hesitant to speak the language, because for them, if they speak the language, they are uneasy, because it's not the native tongue of ours.
Thank you, sir. I'm Evlin Teston. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
First of all, sir, before I ask you some questions, I would like to introduce myself.
Yeah.
I am Laiza Mia Kim Lacap, and I am a classmate of Evlin. And before I ask you again some questions, I would like to say thank you for giving us the honor of interviewing you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
It's a pleasure for us. My questions for you are, what teaching strategy do you usually use in order for your students to learn easily?
Well, I'm using the student-centered strategy, because as a teacher, I'm acting only as a moderator inside the classroom, and the students is the one who is doing the activities more on their job, their activities, less on the teacher's side. And at the same time, that is a part of the new curriculum, which is K-12 curriculum. It is more on the student-centered activities.
Very well said, sir. Another is, are there different methods of teaching you use to make your teaching much more effective?
Well, I'm using of course, the modern technology. We used to have those projectors, the LDP, the laptop, the computer. So we are using that for the benefits of our students, for them to learn easily the subject that or the lessons that I'm teaching them.
As a teacher of English, what is your main goal of teaching your subjects to your students?
Well, my main goal is for them to learn the universal language, because you know that English as a universal language, we as Filipinos, we have to learn it, because anywhere you go, even here in the Philippines or all over the world, you can be understood by speaking English. Even though that is a very simple English, you have to learn it, and that is what I'm emphasizing to them. Whatever the English way of speaking they do, they have to learn it. because this is the second language to be considered by the Philippines.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for answering honestly my questions to you. Here's my other.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, I'm Charlean.
Okay.
I'm with Evlin also.
Yes.
And I would like to ask you some questions. First is, within your teaching career, are there changes occurred in the curriculum?
Yeah, there's a lot of changes because I started teaching, especially when it comes to curriculum. I started teaching on the SEDP, the Secondary Education Development Program, and then comes the BEC, the Basic Education Curriculum, and then here we have the K-12 curriculum, which deals on the student-centered curriculum.
So, are those changes help to improve the learning process and the knowledge of the students?
Well, it depends on the availability of the materials to be used by the school. If the school is like our school, our school is not so equipped when it comes to those new trends and strategies of teaching. But we, teachers of English, and the rest of the faculty members are trying our best to impart the knowledge that we know to our students based on the new basis of the new curriculum.
So, sir, last question. In your opinion, does the DepEd is doing its job in providing quality education through conducting those changes?
Yeah, they are doing their job, but what the schools need is what are the or what about the materials, what about the books, what about the resources, particularly the availability of classrooms, availability of teachers. Of course, if I will be hypocrite if I will not say the salary of the teacher should be considered also, because as a teacher, we are one of the we can say underpaid profession, but still we are here standing for the future of the youth of our country.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.